As a matter of fact, John Isaac used to play in a playground that I played in Harlem, Morris Park. And John Isaacs and Rab Walthor, guys of that ilk, they would come out and play on Sundays. And they would let me and Satch Sanders come out and play with them. And they really toughened us up. He was a great, great player, even in his latter days, very physical. And they taught me a lot about rebounding. So consequently, playing with them on Sunday mornings when I was a teenager, when I got to college, I was able to average 19.6 rebounds a game at 6'4". It's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah. What kind of player was John? Was he smart, crafty? How would you describe him?
The way you got it right. He's smart and crafty. He was about 6'2", 6'3", good all-around player, could shoot, dribble, pass. Terrific player.
And what did the Rens mean to you guys as kids? What did they mean to you guys?
Well, they were what basketball was all about. But we saw them in Harlem. They came to the playgrounds. They played at the it was a ballroom named the Renaissance. They got their name from. I was a little bit young then, but I can recall that they played there. My mom used to go to watch them play. So they symbolized what basketball was all about.
John Isaacs was one of my mentors, one of the great people that I was talking about, and he was just outstanding. He was of course, a great player, and he was just way ahead of the game. I mean, he was so outstanding. I realize now how outstanding he was as a person and as a competitor. And
how would you describe him as a player?
Tough. His nickname, John Isaac. Call is gone. Call is not here. Snappy, ratty. I forget what they called. He was tough. He was right up in you. And he took no quarter. He took no quarter. He's not the John Isaac that talked to me when we were talking on the side. But when you're out on that court against John Isaac, boy, you had a handful.
What did the Rens mean to the city and to a young player like you?
I think the popularity.
That's what we looked up to. The Rens. We would take myself and the great Rabbit Wallflower, who came from Manhattan Center, which is the old Benjamin Franklin, the great Rabbit Wallflower. He and I and Ed Warner would stand and talk to the gentleman at the door who was taking tickets at the door and all that. And we'd take tickets, and then we'd ask him, Mr. Hines, do you need anything to eat from the store or anything like that? He said, yes, fellas, go get me a lunch and some of this. We'd go and get him to dinner. He'd map it out for us, and we'd go and get it and bring it back to him. And he'd say, oh, well, thanks, fellas, that's good. And I said, yeah, Mr. Hines, anything else we can do? He said, yeah, leave me alone, go on upstairs. And we never forgot it. I mean, it was so great. Of course, we were playing for the Harlem Y at that time, outside ball. We played at Harlem Y at that time. And I had come from Forest Neighborhood House playing under Eddie Younger, All-American and he had told me to go to the Harlem Y next year so that I could be with Rabbit Wallflower and some of the great players, Donald Hines and all those players, and Ed Warner there. And I played with them and all that. I think that was a fantastic experience. Just never. The games that we played and the teams that we went through and the competition that we had and what we did playing with that team was, I know it was a builder. It was a builder.